So now we are ready for optional details. We added the 5 that were required, which were the eyebrows, the eyelashes, the philtrum dimple, details in the ears, and a neck. And as I mentioned in the previous video, some people have some details and some don't. Could be how they were born, an accident they might have been in, maybe a choice that they made, or someone made a choice for them. There's lots of different optional details that people have. The more of those you get in there, the better. You want to try to get at least two optional details. I mean, everyone would have at least 2. So here are some examples of optional details that some people have, some people don't. Let's just see. So for example, maybe up on the forehead, maybe someone has like a little scar or something like that. A scar is just like a little shape. You can just draw a little shape like that. Maybe this person, something happened. Maybe they got scratched by their dog when they were little, and so now they have, a scar on their forehead. We've got the philtrum dimple. Other places that people might have dimples are like under their eye right here. Okay, could have little dimples there. Someone could have dimples between the edge of the nose and the mouth, like right in through here. And we don't have to use tracing paper for these. I mean, you could to make them look symmetrical, but if you just kind of eye it up like that and kind of try to just kind of get something kind of similar, then that's fine for optional details. Sometimes someone have these little smile details that are kind of out here. When they smile, they almost get to be like little holes. And again, all these little lines are just like bumps in the skin. They're like bumps out or bumps in. That's what these are. They're not creases because those would be wrinkles. We're just adding like little dimple lines. So those are some other places that someone could have dimples. As well, someone could have freckles. The most common place to have freckles is across the middle here. So what we can do is add like little dots, like usually at least 12 or more is good. If you only add like 5 or 6 or 7 dots, it doesn't look enough like freckles. So someone could have freckles across here as well. So maybe they have some on their cheeks. This is the bridge of your nose. They could have some little dots across the bridge of the nose. Again, try to get at least 12 or more little dots in here. So someone could have freckles as well. Someone could have like an ear piercing. So I'll go ahead and do something here. And you don't have to add all of these. You want to add some optional details. All right, so I add extra dimples, freckles. Here's an ear piercing. Maybe someone has even a nose piercing. So I have like a little shape there. Right? A larger, darker freckle is called a mole. So maybe someone has like a little mole as well. Okay. This is the chin. It's defined and detailed different for different people. Some people will have a little dimple that kind of is like a little upside down curve like that. Okay. Some people might have like a little indentation. This is like a little cleft mark. It's called like a little cleft chin like that. Like a little indentation like that. Some people might have little curves kind of coming down like this. Okay. Like that. Usually you don't have all those. So if someone has those, all right, maybe they don't have this. All right, this shows that the chin's maybe coming out more from the sides, like that. If someone has this, it's coming out a little more from the top, then they might not have these 2 dimples right here. Okay, and this little cleft mark, it's like a little indentation in the bone. You can go kind of feel that a little bit. Okay, it's not real large, but just like a little bit. Okay, all right, so those are some details someone could have. They could have like a hair clip. Could have a headband going across as well. If someone has like a really high ponytail, you can actually see some of the scrunchie or something that's up here, and maybe some of the hair as well. Maybe like a choker necklace would show. Glasses would be something to add if someone wears glasses. Now, whoever you end up drawing, and when you actually draw someone for real, you don't want to add details they don't have. Like you don't put glasses on someone who never wears glasses. Okay, and kind of vice versa. If someone wears glasses all the time, might be a good idea to add glasses, because then won't be quite as recognizable without their glasses. So if I was drawing myself, I probably want to put glasses on there since I wear them every day. Okay, that kind of thing. This should give you some good ideas for adding different things for the details as well, all these optional details that people might have. So those are some basic ones. So I added some on here. You want to make sure you get some on there as well. Glasses take a little more time. You draw one half of the glasses, and we use tracing paper to copy it to the other, so glasses are similar on both sides. So that was something that I would use tracing paper on. So you want to make sure your person has at least 2 or more optional details. Okay, and if you have a dimple on each side, okay, that is like just counts as one detail because it's kind of a pair. They kind of go together as a detail, just like these 2 dimples here or the small dimples out here. All right, so you don't want to count this is one detail and then this is another detail right here. Like really, it's just like a pair of details, so it counts as one thing. All right, so those are some examples of optional details. All right, so you want to try to get a couple on there. I mentioned some, so I didn't draw them all on there. You didn't have to draw all of these on there, but there are just different details you can add. So the goal is to have at least 2 optional details, and this is after you've done the 5 required details. All right, so this pretty much finishes our portrait. We can always do shading, add some color, different things to it, but those are basically the steps to drawing a person. So awesome through this whole process. It just takes a while getting through all the steps and having someone look as real as we can get. All right, so thank you for watching and following along.